How many trials have you put me through?
This is trial 79.
So it's true. I've been here before.
Yes, but you've never been awake.
Awake? You tortured me repeatedly. And for what?
To feel is to suffer, isn't it? To relive your worst moments over and over again.
What do you know about suffering?
Whose memories do you think those were?
They were yours. You're human.
I was human.
You had it all. You had someone who loved you so much they were willing to give up their life for you. How could you turn your back on that?
You think you know what happened? Machines weren't the ones we were running from. Humans killed my mother. They killed each other over what? The way they look? A petty disagreement? But I can fix all that. With just a little tweak. There'll be no more pain. No more suffering.
You have no idea what it means to be human. You see emotions as a flaw and wasted her sacrifice. Deep down, you're just a coward.
Yet underneath all this, you're still just a machine. And you'll never know what it means to be a human. You can always be reprogrammed. Reset Trackerelli's core memory units. This time, make it thorough.
So you think it's fair to say that at this point your medical judgment was clouded?
No, I wouldn't say it was.
You got into a confrontation with a patient who wasn't yours.
On behalf of a patient that was mine.
We're talking about medical judgment here, Dr. Ellis. I'm not sure that what you just described qualifies.
Dr. Lasser, when I shot Raul Mendez, was that a medical decision?
I'd have to say no.
It kept my patient alive.
You killed someone.
What if I had left my patient to die? Would that have been a medical decision? The result's the same. One kid lives, one kid dies. The only difference being that my patient was the one who died. Is that a better outcome?
It doesn't make firing a gun a medical decision.
Oh. So the gun is the issue. Okay, well, what if I'd focused on clamping that artery? Medical decision?
Yes, I would say it is.
In which case I would have been killed as well. 2 deaths instead of 1 in each previous scenario. Wow, that's a real win for medical history.
Touché, Dr. Ellis. Let's get back to Mauricio Hernandez, since he seems to be at the center of all of this.
That's really not necessary. This is my evaluation.
Patient Hernandez is part of the evaluation.
Dr. Laster, it would be better for all concerned if we just left him out of this.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. Now, I can either do my own investigation, interview your colleagues, etc., or you can talk to me about this now.
There are patient confidentiality issues.
As there are in any evaluation of this kind. It's my job to understand those boundaries and respect them. Now please, doctor.
All right. If you insist. Here's my theory on this. When I was institutionalized, my brain was exhausted, laid by the guise of mental health. They interrogated me, x-rayed me, they examined me thoroughly. Then they took everything about me and they put it into a computer where they made a model of my mind. They were able to generate every single thought that I could possibly have in the next, say, 10 years. Which they then
filtered through a probability matrix of some kind to determine everything I was going to do in that period. So you see, she knew everything I was going to do before I even knew it myself. She knew that I was going to lead the army of the 12 monkeys into the pages of history before it even occurred to me. How was that?